Good evening. Welcome to the weekend warm-up show. And today I got my co-host. Introduce yourself, please.
Hello, I'm Sav Mondo on Twitter.
Is that it? I thought you was going to start singing or rapping. I thought you was going to really introduce yourself.
Do you know what? I've got my rapper jogging. You can't see it. My rapper jogging bottoms on tonight, and I was walking around. I was like, "Oh, I actually look really cool tonight," but I probably don't. It's just like my main slob outfit.
You had your MC Hammers on today.
Yeah.
All right. So you know what? We're just going to get straight into it. Everton versus Newcastle is the first match of the weekend. You're obviously a Newcastle fan.
Yep.
You're obviously not confident. Tell us about your team. tell us about your team. What do you expect to see? Who do you expect to see playing tomorrow?
I think it will be probably Hendrick and Shelby in the middle as usual. But now I've been thinking this today, and I've had a weird feeling, and I know this is going to probably jinx it. Everyone's run of bad form has to come to an end. And
that's obvious. That's obvious.
Yeah, I would love nothing more than to see that little Pickford in a bad mood because we've beat him again because he had a real hissy fit last time.
Oh,
and I've just got a feeling it won't be like a classy win. It will be like a scruffy, the ball's bounced off of someone's body part and by default fallen into the net sort of goal. I think we may be able to do them tomorrow.
Like, I hope you do, because I don't want Brucey to lose his job, man. You know, I love Brucey. I just want him to stay there forever.
No, I don't want him to stay there forever.
I feel bad because he does look ill. Like, he looks really stressed out, and I keep saying the best thing for him to do is to walk away, but he's never going to walk away. And now he just looks really, really, really stressed out, and I don't know, man. I do feel bad for him, but you're the manager, so you sort of have to take the blame for the way things are going. Who do you think is going to score tomorrow? Do you think you're going to get a goal? You said you're going to get a goal. Who do you think will score?
I think we might get one. I think Callum Wilson, if he can get the service. I mean, obviously, the other night, Miggy Almiron, he scored. But that was only because we actually started driving forward. That's the problem that we have, is that we don't drive forward. And we was like coming forward from the back the other night, which was really nice to see. And I'm just hoping that if we turn up with that sort of game, then we may scrape something from it. So whether or not it's someone like, Almiron or Callum Wilson, I don't think St. Maximum is fit to play the whole 90 minutes. But when he bought him on the other day, that did change us. So I'm hopeful. I'm going to say this. I'm never hopeful. So I've decided to change the attitude. What do you think?
I'm going 1-0. No, I'm going 4-1 Everton. I think they're really gonna put the nail in the coffin. I think they're gonna end you. Hopefully, it will make Bruce step away from Newcastle, but I think they're really gonna end you guys tomorrow. A lot of the nobody gave you guys a win from all the messages that were sent in. Well, no one's serious, because I did see a 9-0 Newcastle, so I know that person was not being serious. So I've seen quite a few 3-1s to Everton, 2-0s to Everton, 4-1 Everton. So I'm going to go sort of bang in the middle and say 3-1. What did you say?
I reckon we could have them 1-0.
1-0. Yeah. Laurie has just said Sav's cat has more movement than Carol and Joe Linton combined. Now that is proper muggy, you know. That's not a cat. What is it?
It's a dog.
Oh, that's a dog.
It's a dog.
Oh, it is a dog. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Go back on the bed. It's all right. She does look a bit like she's cat size.
So I've gone 3-1 and Sav has gone 1-0. So let's see who wins that one. I'm very.
When I did your show last time, you said to me you can't bet against your own team. So that's
I did say that. So that definitely makes sense. You can't bet against your own team. That's loser antics. That. Next game we have up is Crystal Palace versus Wolves. I don't know. Wolves haven't been as good recently as they usually are.
They were
Crystal
really
Palace.
lethargic the other night.
Yeah, like watching them the other day, it wasn't the Wolves that we've come to see and come to expect, and obviously that makes a big difference when their star striker, who's been out for a while through the nasty head injury that actually came against us. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know anymore about Wolves. Like before, you would say they were bang on to win this, but I don't think they are. The last game that these two played in October was 2-0 to Wolves. What do you think is going to happen in this one?
I mean, I watched Wolves the other night, and like you said, it actually surprised me. I hadn't watched them for a few games, but they looked lethargic. They were playing like us, like they just weren't pressing for the ball. That being said, I know Chelsea haven't been in the best sort of form, but they still held them to a 0-0. So I would think that Wolves. I tell you, one player from Wolves that I think is quite good at the moment is it Neto? I don't know. How you say
Neto. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be the next one to leave. I think. Again, like you say, he's such a good player. He's obviously one of their main danger men. You've got Traore, who just looks like a bodybuilder with, like Usain Bolt pace. Like he's just a beast. Crystal Palace obviously have Wilfred Zaha and Eze that are going to cause some sort of problems tomorrow. But again, I don't know, man. I feel like this could be a dead rubber, to be fair. What have you gone with in this one?
I have gone with 0-0.
You've gone with 0-0. Let's see what most of the people have said on here. They've gone 1-0 Palace. So Liam, who's Toon Fan 14, he's gone with 1-0 to Crystal Palace. Got a 2-1 to Wolves from Paul Barrett. We've also got a 2-1 to Crystal Palace from Ricky. And we've got another 2-1 to Crystal Palace from Glenn Lived. So quite a few people have gone for Crystal Palace on this one. Based on their recent performances, yeah, I'm going to go with Crystal Palace. I'm going to say Crystal Palace 2-1. 2-1 Crystal Palace. What are you saying?
I'm going to go 0-0.
Yeah, interesting one, that. Yeah, 0-0.
It's very they're very sort of on the same path.
Yeah, they're both just like a bit poo-poo at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, they're both sort of like 13th, 14th on the table.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to gauge it.
Very difficult. Next game, Man City versus Sheffield. I just call them Chef, but they're Sheffield United. Just in case anybody comes in like a Sheffield Wednesday fan and starts getting emotional, it's Sheffield United. There's only going to be one winner here. I can't see how. I know Sheffield United just beat Man United, so they might be on a high.
Shocker, wasn't it?
Yeah, they might be on a bit high, but Man City are unbeaten in the last 11 home matches versus Sheffield United in all competitions. And Sheffield United have won one of their last 3 matches, having gone 20 games. Sorry, 2 of their last 3 matches having gone 20 without a victory, and obviously one of them was against the current worst team in the Premiership, Newcastle United. So I can't see anything. I can't see how they're going to get anything out of this game. But do you feel like they could get anything out of it?
I don't think so. Like you said, I think, Man City are on some quite good form at the moment. And Sheffield United, they're just having a typical second season, aren't they? Where they just can't really just get on any form of like a run. They're inconsistent. I can't see them grabbing anything out of it.
I'm going for a big one here. I'm going 4-0 Man City. What about you?
Yeah, I was going to actually say 4-0 to Man City. I agree with that one. I've agreed.
Yeah. Phil Hook 71 has gone 16-0 to Man City.
That's a FIFA score, that
one. My co-host for the London show on Mondays, Ryan, he's gone 5-0 Man City. Sean V War 92 Newcastle fans. So I'm guessing these guys are all follow you because they've all got Newcastle badges. So I'm guessing they're all your fans. Man City 4-1. Samantha, whose surname is Mumba88. I'm guessing that's not the map from Mumba, though. But I'm guessing that's why she's chosen that name. She's gone 0-0. Oh, she's chosen 0-0 for all of her games, apart from Leicester Leeds, which is 10-0. So I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, I read that one earlier.
Pearsop 2, he's gone 4-0. So yeah, I think we're gonna both go 4-0 because everybody pretty much has gone 4-0 on this one. So I think it's going to be quite an easy one for Man City. The next game we have is West Brom. Do you hate Big Sam? Does anybody like Big Sam?
No.
I find him quite arrogant. I find him quite annoying. I don't have anything good to say about him, to be fair.
No.
So I'm kind of hoping they lose.
It's a difficult one for me because obviously we're all out fighting around the same place at the moment. So I
we used to be in the mud with you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I know how quickly that turned around,
Yeah.
I want them to get a draw tomorrow just so they don't get too many points to keep catching us. So that's the only reason.
So, West Brom, they should have Robert Snodgrass back, world-class player he is. And they've signed another striker, Diag, from Galatasaray, but it's too late for him to feature. So they're going with the last team that they played. Fulham have been playing quite well, to be fair, recently. It's a must-win game for both. If Fulham do lose this game, then I think it's night for them, to be fair. I do like Scotty Parker and the way he's getting Fulham to play at the moment. But it's either going to be a 0-0 or something silly. But I think because of it's 19th versus 20th, and it's a must-win game. They've both won 2 games this season. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm going to go Fulham.
I was going to go Fulham because I'm going to go Fulham.
Yeah, I'm going to go Fulham 2-1, and it's because I want them to win as well. And I just want Big Sam to get relegated because when he first came in, he said Arsenal were in a relegation battle, and that was very, very disrespectful.
How rude.
Yeah, how rude of him. Going to read out a couple of the scores. Richie's story, he said 1-1. Steve Bruce, Super Brucey, he said he's got 0-0. We've got Davo, a 77-year-old man. He's got 0-0. These are all your fans, you know. I'm guessing this one's my one. Out and Out Gunners podcast. They've gone 1-0 West Brom. And then Paul 09, he's gone West Brom 1, Fulham 1. So I'm saying 2-1 Fulham, but I think the majority think this one's going to be a dead rubber draw. What did you say, sorry? Have you gone?
I think Fulham might, just because on recent sort of runs that they've had and their form, I think Fulham may just peg West Brom.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So we're saying Fulham. We're both going Fulham. Oh, this one is going to be tasty, I think. SOU versus AV.
Yeah.
So Southampton versus Aston Villa. Both teams are playing really, really well at the moment. Both getting victories, both picking up points. Both look very, very interesting going forward. I think Southampton have the better manager, I think. He's more tactical. But on the other hand, Aston Villa have Grealish, who's just amazing. Ross Barkley looks like he's come alive again. I don't know. Like, this one's going to be probably the hardest game to call of the weekend, or second hardest game. What do you think is going to happen? Have you watched much of either team this season?
This is a little secret. I've watched nigh on every single Aston Villa match because I really fancy Grealish, and there's absolutely no other reason. I just really quite fancy him, so I just tune in for all of it. But yeah, so I've watched them quite a bit. I've also watched quite a few Southamptons because I bought Ings on FIFA, and I had to do a bit of shopping. So I was like, but yeah, as you say, I completely agree. Both seem to like to drive forward. I was actually, I was surprised that you beat Southampton.
Put some respect on our name. Come on, we beat you guys.
They'd knocked you out of your own cup. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's the FA Cup's like, and I thought after that, I was like, well, if they've knocked them out of the FA Cup, they're not going to be able to come back the next weekend.
No, so we felt sorry for them, man.
I bet against you, and then you bloody won it. So I don't know. I was a little bit shocked by that result, but
yeah, good. Put that one in your pipe and smoke it. That's what you get.
It was a bit. It's a real difficult one to call, that one, because they're both quite good at going forward. So, I don't know. I think Aston Villa are just peg them.
Yeah. Couple stats. Aston Villa are winless in their last 8 Premier League matches against Southampton. They haven't beat them since 2013. Southampton can beat Aston Villa for the 5th consecutive match. So for the first time in history, that would be. They also have Romeu back, who obviously plays centre mid and he's quite good. Ryan Bertrand was missing for the game against us, and obviously he's their first choice fullback. But they still have Walker Peters and Vestergaard, who are half of their defence out as well. So that may give Aston Villa a chance.
The thing with Aston Villa as well, I think, is they are what one's, decent bit of a business in a transfer window can change your team. And I've been really quite impressed by them this season. Yeah,
they just got a new signing, Sanson, in as well. So Aston Villa are actually, they're doing well. They're 10th, 2 games in hand over us, 1 point behind us. My worry for Aston Villa is that they're going to have to because they were 4 games behind, so they're having to play loads of games close to each other, which is obviously going to burn out the players. So I think that's where they're going to drop off this season. But again, this one is 10th versus 11th. Ideally, as an Arsenal fan, I want this to be 0-0. But if I had to choose, I don't even know. Southampton are home, so I'm going to go with Southampton. I'm going to go. Oh, no, I don't. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm going to go 2-2. I'm going to go 2-2. I'm going to go 2-2. Say it in my chest. So I'm saying 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah. Where are you going?
I'm going 3-1 to Aston Villa.
Aston Villa away, they're not at home.
Yeah. No, I reckon. I've been watching both these teams. And I think that
you haven't, though. You've just been watching 2 players. Yeah, you haven't been watching it. You've been watching 2 players.
I've been closely watching, and I've decided.
So you're going for Aston Villa 3-1.
Yeah.
Again, Davo, a 77-year-old man, has gone 5-5.
Is that his actual name?
That's what it says. That's his Twitter handle. And he's got a picture of Joe Linton, so he's obviously a bit interesting. Richie Story's gone 2-1 Southampton. Let's see if we've got any other different scores. We've got 2-1 Aston Villa by Out and Out Gunners podcast. We've got Pearsop 2. He's gone 2-2, like myself. Samantha Mumba's gone 6-0 to Southampton. Sean V1 92. He's gone 2-1 Southampton, and the last one has gone 2-1 Villa, Ryan Madden. So split down the middle of that, I think. But so that's why I'm going 2-2. The next game, obviously, we're saving the best game till last.
Yeah.
So the next game we're going is Chelsea versus Burnley. I'm hoping Burnley pull this out of the bag, but Burnley are down in 15th right now. Looking a bit. I mean, they've won their last 2 games, so they're on a run of form. Chelsea have drawn 1 and lost 1 in their last 2 games, so Burnley go into this as a form side. Chelsea are going to just be on a high because they've got a new manager now, so they're going to be a bit gassed, going to be a bit pumped up for this. What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, I think Chelsea will win tomorrow. Personally, so like you say, they're on a bit of a high. They've got something to go out there and prove, and you know, hopefully it'll shut their fans up a little bit because they're all moaning. So yeah, no, I think Chelsea tomorrow for me. I mean, yeah, Burnley have had a better run of form, but then you've got to look at, you know, the table and the bigger picture of it.
Big up a gal in the building. He's saying 2-1 to Aston Villa. Bless man to. Oh no, he's gone 2-1 to Southampton. That's what he's gone, isn't it? Yeah, he's gone 2-1. And the Burnley one, he's gone 3-1 to Burnley. Yeah, I'm hoping that's what happens, to be fair. None of us like Chelsea. Don't think Chelsea fans even like Chelsea.
No, I think it's because I'm talking from the other end of the table. I don't want them to do very well.
I can't believe what they done to Lampard, man. That's just no respect. You can't sack Lampard. He has a job for life, man. They just need to put some more respect on him. I think, as I say, they're going to be just on such a high. They've got a new manager. They're the best team in the world again now because they've got a new manager. Yeah, so I'm going Chelsea quite comfortably. 3-0 I'm going.
Yeah, I'm going Chelsea 2-0.
We've got Steve Brucey. He's gone 0-0, but most of his games are 0-0. Richie Story, he's gone. What's he gone? He's gone 1-1. Interesting. Davo, a 77-year-old man, he has gone. He's gone 9-3 to Chelsea. No, Gunners have gone 3-0 to Chelsea. Paulo 09, sorry, he's gone 1-0 Chelsea. Samantha's gone 0-0 again. And Sean has gone 2-0. So I think the majority seem to think Chelsea's going to win this or draw. Yeah, I think they're going to steamroll this one 3-0, to be fair. Remember when they were saying Chelsea and Tottenham are favourites to win the title? Yes, we do remember that, girl. We love that. They just got so excited. They're in a title race, and then 2-2s now. They're looking over their shoulder at Arsenal, who are in the worst form ever in the Premiership.
December, Tottenham were league winners, weren't they?
Yeah, I mean,
that was it. It was tied up.
They were just keeping it warm for the real football teams. But obviously, we're just on a holiday at the moment anyway. We're just taking it easy, but we'll be back next season for the rest of these lot. Just let them enjoy their time at the moment. Let them enjoy their time. So we're both. Oh no! What did you go? You've gone Chelsea win, haven't you?
Yeah, 2-0.
Yeah, you want that to happen, but whether that's going to happen, we don't know. Leicester versus Leeds. I think this is going to be another good game, actually. Leicester versus Leeds. Obviously, Leicester are third in the Premiership. This is stressing me out, man. Like, I can't believe Leicester are third in the Premiership. And they're actually playing like they deserve to be there as well, which they obviously do because they are there. So it looks like they may get that last Champions League spot. Leeds, everybody bigs up Leeds for their exciting football. And again, when you actually look at their wins and losses, they've won 8, lost 9, which shows that it's either one way or the other for them. They're either going to win or they're going to lose, which we all love to see. They do play a nice attacking football, but on their counter attack, you just cannot give space to Jamie Vardy. He looks like a rat. He plays like a rat, but he is a baller. Actually, he's not playing tomorrow. He's sidelined. So.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yes. So that opens it up for Leeds. Oh, I've changed my mind now. I was Leicester win all day. I think that's going to give Leeds a boost. I think Leeds are going to win this one 2-1.
Oh, I don't know.
Right, Jay Vardy.
We had them, didn't we?
Jay Vardy. Rat man.
We had them, and they've got so much gap in their defence to get behind them. That's why I think they're going to run out of luck there. I think Leicester will get them. They are really good on, running forward and getting forward, but in defending, no. I mean, we scored against them, and that tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah, that's the. Did you? No, I was gonna say you scored against us, but you didn't, did you?
No.
Oh no. Oh, you know what? You know what? That's made me change my mind. I'm actually gonna go Leeds now. Let's see what the fans are saying. So Paul Barrett, he's gone 3-0 Leicester. Got another 3-2 Leicester from Ricky. Got 4-0 Leicester from Glenn Dombele. Love that name. What else have we got from Paul Hook? We have Hook. Big up yourself, Phil. 4-2 Leicester. And the last one we have is Leicester 3 Leeds 2 from my guy Ryan Madden. So most people are going Leicester, but I'm going Leeds because I'm not a sheep. That's right. I'm going. What did I say before? 2-1. I'm going 3-1 Leeds just for the banner. West Ham. Yeah, go on.
2-1 Leicester.
Oh, you wrote that one down. She's got a notepad.
I am a sheep.
West Ham versus Liv. Wow. I actually don't know about this one.
No, West Ham are doing really well.
Yeah. I actually don't know about this one because, like you're saying, they're doing well. Liverpool haven't looked great. They did beat the Spuds yesterday or the day before. So they are doing well. Obviously, Liverpool just don't have any players left. Like, there's rumours that they're looking at Mustafi from Arsenal, which that's when you've hit rock bottom. If you're thinking about signing Mustafi, like that's real rock bottom talk right there. Like you've just given up on life if you're signing Mustafi. So again, Matip is out, so that's one less defender, and Fabinho's out as well. So. And West Ham have an almost fully fit squad against the champions, who are not playing like champions anymore.
No.
So yeah, he's likely to field Phillips or Williams. And I've watched both of them play, and both of them are dog. Like not like doggy dog, but really dog. They're really bad. I don't know. West Ham are home, Liverpool away. I like West Ham. I'm not supposed to. But I like West Ham. All the way from Stratford in London. If West Ham beat Liverpool, they have won 7 games in a row for just the 3rd time in their history. Imagine that. This will be the first time they've won 7 in a row.
They have really turned it around this season.
That is like... Remember when Moyes was at Man United and everyone thought he was going to beat Alex Ferguson? He's finally proven that he could be like Sir Alex. I'm trying to think who West Ham's dangermen are. Who are West Ham's dangermen?
Do you know what?
Antonio.
I'm rubbish with their names.
Yeah, Antonio.
I watch a lot of their matches through that. It's Antonio through that Twitter page, West Ham Clips. Have you seen that?
Okay.
And I watch that, and I know that he calls them. It's what?
That sounds a bit illegal.
Illegal? Yeah. No, it's not legal. I watch it through there, and I don't actually watch their matches through there. He does an edited clip where he voiceovers and just makes and he calls them all different names, which like nicknames. So I get really confused every time I'm trying to think of what they're called.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go West Ham win. I'm gonna go West Ham win. I'm gonna go West Ham 3. No, that's too much. That's too much. That's a lot of goals. Yeah, no, you know what? I'm gonna go 3-2. 3-2 West Ham. What about you?
I'm gonna go 2-2 draw.
2-2.
I just don't really think you can massively call it.
Yeah, so it's going to be a hard one, but I think with Liverpool and their lack of defense, I think this is West Ham's chance to put one over on them. Dave, a 77-year-old man, has gone 6-5 to West Ham. Richie Story has gone 3-1 Liverpool. Stevie Bruce has gone 7-0 West Ham. Laurie has gone 2-1 to Liverpool. And who else? Dave's gone 3-2 like me to West Ham. So I'm going to call that 3-2 West Ham. 3-2 West Ham. Brighton versus Tottenham. Don't know what accent that was. But it sounded cool in my head.
It sounded good.
Yeah, just don't know what it was. Brighton versus Tottenham. Again, Brighton at home. They've put in some really, really good performances at home against us, against Liverpool, against Manchester United. I don't think they came away with any points in any of those games, but they put a valiant effort. As we saw yesterday, was it yesterday that Liverpool played? Was it the day before that Liverpool played Spurs?
The day before, wasn't it? I think.
I can't remember.
I don't know. Whenever that was. How bad is that? It's because we're old.
Yeah, it's just because we're old and every day feels the same.
Yeah.
But Kane is missing, twisted his glass ankle again, so he is out.
I saw that.
Yeah, so that's a major boost. Obviously, they still got Son, still got Vinicius? Yeah, him. They got Lamella, so they still got quite a few attacking players, but none of them are the Harry Kane. This is on Sunday at 7:15, a ridiculous time to be kicking off. You have to travel from North London all the way to Brighton on a Sunday. That is just ridiculous. But obviously, Sky Sports and they like to make money, so that's all it's about. Your thoughts. I
think it's going to be an easy Tottenham win. To be fair, Brighton, they actually started quite well beginning of the season, but they completely dropped off now. And I actually think, Tottenham, they're missing Harry Kane, but I still think that they'll easily win.
A lot of people, like when I'm going through the comments, Laurie's gone 1-1, so he thinks that's going to be a draw. Brucey's gone 0-0. Richie Story's gone 2-0 to Spurs. To Tottenham, a 77-year-old man, he's gone 3-2. I don't know why I keep saying it like that, but he's gone 3-2 to Brighton. Out and out Gunner's gone 3-2 Spurs. Why are you backing Spurs? What is wrong with you, man? Paul 09 has gone 2-1 to Spurs. Samantha's gone 0-0. Sean has gone 3-0 to Spurs. So everyone thinks Spurs is going to win, basically. Apart from a Spurs fan, Ryan, you are not backing your team. You have gone 2-1 to Brighton. The rule is you always back your team. You've gone down in my estimations, Ryan. He's gone. I just don't respect that now, to be fair. I'm going to have serious words with him. By the way, if anyone doesn't know, Ryan is my co-host for the London show on Mondays, and he seriously let me down because he hasn't backed his team when they're in mud. That's sad.
Trouble in paradise.
Trouble in paradise. It's a sad state of affairs. Quite upset. Anywho, Arsenal versus Manchester United. Obviously, there's not much to say. We are the second team in form behind Manchester City. I think if Thomas Partey has the game, if he plays another game, if he has another good game, so we win this game 2-3-1. It's going to be one in midfield. Everyone's pretty much gone draw. Everyone, 77-year-old man's gone 6-4 United, so we don't like him. So we're just going to delete his comment right now. Actually, should we block him? Should I block him?
Go for the block.
Dave, you're blocked. Richie Story's gone 2-1 Man United. 3-0 Man United from Stevie Bruce. You're obviously not normal, Stevie. Laurie's gone 2-1. What are you saying, Sav?
Do you know what? And don't hate me, but before the other night, I thought that Man United win definitely. However, since they've lost to Sheffield United, and obviously Sheffield United are really good because they also beat us, but since they've lost to them, I've just kind of think maybe they're hitting a little bit of a weak time. And you seem to be, bar the FA Cup, on quite a good run at the moment.
Yes, we made 7 changes in the FA Cup. Why are you bringing it up for? We let them win. We felt sorry for them. We can't just have it every year. Like, it's just not fair. It's not cool.
You're like me. Every time we lose, I'm like, they're just tired. They're tired.
Yeah, they're tired. That's what it is. Ryan has gone 2-1 Man United. So, Ryan, you suck. I should block you as well. Phil Hook's gone 1-1 and he's giving us what does he give it? Oh, that's a middle finger. Phil. That is rude. I thought that was a thumbs up. That is rude, Phil, man. I don't know who you are, but that's rude. Glenn Dombele's gone 3-2 to Arsenal. Big up yourself, you Spurs fan. Ricky has gone 1-1. Paul Barrett has gone 2-1 Arsenal. So we've got quite a few smart people in the building. Liam, Toon Fan 14 has gone 1-1. We support Martial and Tazabi. Daniel's gone 1-1. And the last one has gone 3-1 Arsenal. So we're going to speak it into existence. 3-1 Arsenal. That was our match predictions for the weekend. Obviously, they're all going to come true on my part anyway. Sav's ones were a bit suspicious. So, yeah, just my ones are all going to come through. Sav's ones,
yeah, but just don't go bet on them.
Yeah, just don't bet on them because we can't pay you back whatever money you lose. There's just been a couple of I want to say interesting because it's not interesting. Obviously, you've seen what happened with Martial and Tazabi after they made their mistakes and put in not great performances. The racial abuse that they suffered. I don't even want to say what are your thoughts on it because I know that you obviously don't agree with it. But what do you think can happen? Like, what can we actually do? Like, how do we stop it? I think, this is what I think. I think we should get their IP addresses. I think we should be allowed to find out that, or the police should be allowed to find out their IP addresses. Then we should be allowed to print off everything they say and send it to their parents because it's probably 15-year-old kids. Like, they're probably just little babies just thinking they're funny, trying to get brave on social media, but in real life, they're all like crying and stuff. What do you think can be done to counteract it? Like, how can we stop it? We can't stop it, but what can we do to reduce it?
I think regardless of if they're 15, 16, people have got to know that it's not right, it's not acceptable in any way, shape or form. And I think really it should become punishable by law, whether or not, obviously you're not going to be taking 15, 16-year-olds to court and sending them off to prison, but there should be some punishment. I don't think the parents is enough because I'm not saying this, some people have got absolutely great parents. Some people's parents don't care and they wouldn't care about that. And so therefore it just will continue. And the problem is, I think, because it's so easy across social media to be, anonymous accounts, faceless accounts. You see people, they get banned, they can come back under another name. Until that is made, policed better, how they would do that, I'm not sure. I think maybe even if you don't use your real name on social media, you should have to be verified before you can join up to, platforms and things, and therefore you are held accountable for your behaviour.
I mean, that is the only way I can see that we can move forward on this, is if you're making everybody verify who they are before you give them an account. Because like you say, people could just make one, delete it, go away again, make another one, just set up another email address and just keep doing it. And then the cycle just keeps on going and going and going. And I mean, I think people are just used to it and they just become accustomed to it. But I don't think that's how life should be. Like, we should be able to fight against it. But I honestly don't know if there is an answer out there. And that's what's worrying, that people think it's okay to be racist. And the main reason that they're doing it is because they get away with it. And that's if they got caught, then it would be a lesson. It's only the really stupid ones that leave their real name and their face. And like we saw the other guy the other day, people found out where he works and found out where he lived and lost his job, he was a football coach, lost his coaching job. So I have no sympathy for him. He's saying he's sorry, but he's not really sorry. He's just sorry he got caught. But I think we need to find a better way of policing it. I don't know how we do it.
I think
but
also if it was somehow possible to ban the IP address it's coming from.
Yeah, I think that's what I think. Yeah, I think that's the main thing is trying to. I know they can they can you can block your IP address and change it and make it look like you're coming from somewhere else, but the really silly or the dumb ones out of them won't know how to do that. They won't know what they got to do. So the first step would be just to ban the IP address that it's coming from, and that might stop a few. So the last segment for the show, it's called Doing a Spursy. It means basically anyone that's bottled it, anyone that's given a poor performance this week, anyone that's just. I mean, I know you're just going to just give it to your team or give it to your manager, but you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to.
Fair.
Yeah, you're not allowed to give it to anyone that plays for Newcastle this week. So you need to really think long and hard. I know who my
notes on this.
I mean, you must have written your notes down on who's been playing bad, like out of the teams.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Who are you going for? You do yours, and then I'll give me 5 minutes.
You're going to try and make it up on the spot now. Okay,
I'm not.
I'm going to go for Man United. Obviously, they were top of the league. Thought they were going to win the league, 21-21, whatever they're screaming, but they couldn't beat Sheffield United. The defending was poor. The goalkeeping was poor. I don't know what they were doing on Sheffield United's goal, so I'm going to give it. I'm just going to give it to Manchester United's defense. They're 4 defenders and a goalkeeper. That's who's getting the Spursy award this week for me. Who are you giving it to?
I am going to go for, because I watched this match as well, Tottenham, because they were going to win the league and we all knew it. And then since then, they've had a big price. Harry Kane, no offence to him, but what he was trying to do when he injured himself was his signature move where he backs into someone and then gets them to jump over the top of him and fall flat on their face, which over time is going to cause someone a serious injury. So it's absolute karma that he hurt himself in the process of that. No. So, 100% Tottenham.
Mitchell, one of my best friends, Tottenham fan, lives in Tottenham. Well, I don't live in Tottenham anymore, but yeah, we lived in Tottenham together for ages. If you're listening, sorry. I know we spoke about this today, that the whole Harry Kane thing, and we did say we think it's blown out of proportion. But I did say he got injured trying to do it, so I have no sympathy again.
The thing is with that, if he does end up seriously injuring someone, which he could do, because he tips them right over the top of him, then everyone will kick off. So I don't know. The fact that he injured himself was just absolute karma.
You know what? I just think if he just did it without looking, I think I would be a bit more. But the fact that he looks to see where the defender is before he does it makes me a bit more dubious. And I know loads of players do it, so it's not just a Harry Kane thing, but it's just it's just it's just.
I think he just makes it really noticeable. I think that's quite a popular player as well. People can easily pick it out from him.
Yeah, Josh, but Mr. Joshy, my other co-host from yesterday, says Harry Kane's a cheat. He hates Harry Kane doing it. Most people do. And I do say it's not just Harry Kane. Loads of other strikers do it, but his is just the one that always gets caught, and it always looks worse because the person always lands on their back or lands on their neck.
He's not subtle about it.
It's not subtle about it, and it's going to cause real injury, like you say, soon. And then that's when they're going to try to stamp it out. Which, trying to stamp it out before it happens is probably the way to do it. But with the way football and rules are made, stuff it has to be done first before they change it. Which, again, let's hope nobody gets injured from it. But yes, thank you, Sav. I don't know why I'm saying thank you because it's your show as well. Thank you for being on time, because yesterday Josh turned up 26 seconds before the stream was about to start.
So unprofessional.
26 seconds. That was so unprofessional. So he's got one more. Yeah, he's got one. That's it, Josh. Laugh about it, man. You got one more chance before I'm replacing you, man. I'm handing in the transfer requests. But yeah, thank you everybody that's joined, that sent in their predictions, that's liked the video. Sav, tell us where we can find you.
I'm on Twitter at Savmondo, and also I'm on Ladies' Night on a Monday, Steve Rafe's channel at 7:30. I'm on Football United TV on a Wednesday. I think that's at 7. I think so. I think that's. I've only done 1 week.
Busy that they don't even know when they're working. That's how busy she is at the moment. A bit crazy.
And then I'm here on a Friday.
Yep, every Friday. I don't know. We have said 8 o'clock this week, but we both like to go to bed early, so maybe it might change.
Like
7:30 maybe next week. We'll see. But Joshy, my dinner was late, man. Yeah, that's blame the delivery guy, mate. Don't turn up to my show late, because your delivery guy was late. But thank you again, Sav. Thank you for everyone that's left comments. Please like and subscribe. You can find the channels easy. Big Gunner on YouTube and Instagram. Big Gunner TV. Twitter is Big Gunner TV as well. Make sure you all have a good evening. Stay safe, social distance, and please, Arsenal, beat Manchester United, because we hate their fans so much. Newcastle, please make Sav a bit happier and beat Everton, because I need Arsenal to win.
You can't say that just after you said they're going to beat us 4-1.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said we were getting absolute hiding, then you're saying you hope we win.
Yeah, I'll take it back. Newcastle are going to win 1-0.
Yeah, that's better.
That's it, 1-0. But again, thank you everybody for watching, for liking, subscribing, and see you all next